All right, we're here with Riley Leonard, Notre Dame quarterback. Riley, it's good to see you, man.
It's great to see you. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a great research department. I did not know this because I'm old and am not on the internet, but apparently your mom texts you before every game. I want to ask you this. Did she text you before the combine? And if so, was it the same message?
Absolutely, she did. We've been doing this since like high school. You know, in early days of high school, you come from a small town. Everybody wants to tell you how good you are all the time.
Okay.
And I'm a guy who kind of strives off criticism. So my mom kind of took it and ran with it before every game. And not even games, not even combines, tests, which I'm not as confident going into. So I'd appreciate some words of encouragement there. Yeah.
What was the message?
Texts me. It's usually pretty simple, like, don't stutter in your interviews, you suck, or something like that.
Have you ever missed a text?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have, but, I mean, I really usually get them all.
And I would imagine you've gotten them enough that it's sort of almost like a road at this point.
Yeah, it's routine.
Well, we've seen your high school basketball highlights. They are insane down there in Mobile. Did you ever consider going to play basketball in college, or was football your first love?
Yeah, if you ask somebody from my hometown, they know me as a basketball player.
Okay.
And sometimes I wake up and have to remind myself I'm still playing football. But football became my love. But, yeah, I definitely kind of growing up and certainly in high school wanted to go play college basketball. And that was there was a high chance of me doing so at one point. After my junior season, I was going to go play in the EYBL circuit and hopefully pick up a bunch of offers in basketball and go play college basketball. Well, COVID happened. I wasn't able to pick up the offers, being a small-town kid. Guys want to see you play in person and wasn't able to showcase that. So, luckily, everything happens for a reason, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be because I'm sure, with my height and my ball handling, I wouldn't be in the NBA scouting combine, whatever they call it. So
you sound like your mom sending yourself a text about your basketball skills.
Yeah.
Are you going to, now that your football career is over at Notre Dame, you going to play in the bookstore basketball tournament there?
Dude, I wanted to play last year so bad, but, all the Notre Dame coaches know how much I love basketball, so they were watching me like a hawk. But now that, I'm not under their leash, we'll see.
I love it.
All right, I'm going to have you build the ultimate quarterback, NFL past or present, and I'm going to give you some categories, and you tell me who fits, all right? Arm strength.
Mobile, Alabama, Jamarcus Russell.
Oh, that's a deep cut. I love it.
And it's true.
Mobile has so many dudes out of there that play every single sport. Accuracy.
Tom Brady.
I'm hesitating because this actually could include you if you want to fast forward a few months. Rushing ability.
This one's tough. We'll go Lamar.
Oh, nice. Finally some Lamar love this time of year. It's been Josh Allen nonstop. Size.
Joe Milton.
Oh, these are the best answers. Football IQ.
Andrew Luck.
All right, this guy's he's a Duke and a Notre Dame alum.
Yeah.
He did not go to UNC. Shout out to my Tar Heels. Leadership.
Tim Tebow.
Oh, all right. Here we go. What do you got?
I'll tell you the story. So back the last time Notre Dame was in the national championship, 2012 game, one of my buddies is on the team, Everett Golson, starting quarterback. They said before the game they could tell that guy was a little bit nervous before the game, a little bit shaken. What was going through your head before you're on the biggest stage in that national championship game?
It's a good question. When you make it to the national championship it's your fourth college football playoff game, so you're going in there with a lot of confidence. It's not like you're just Cinderella team that just had a good record and they placed there. But now with 12 teams, it's you had to earn your way to play the national championship. So we weren't I wasn't really nervous at all. The games earlier, right? I'm just trying to play as many games as possible. So I was nervous. I'd be cut short at 15, 14, 13 games. Once you get to 16 games, it's like this is the last game no matter what. You got nothing to lose.
So you grew up in Mobile, Alabama. You told us you're a huge basketball guy. So growing up, were your heroes basketball, football, a mix of both? Like, who were guys that you looked to and tried to emulate, or you wanted to be, whether you were in 8th grade or once you got to high school?
Yeah, in football, my two guys, I mentioned one of them, Tim Tebow, and then RG3 were my two favorite players in football growing up. In basketball, obviously had a lot of people that I wanted to be like. I watched Lynn's Sanity, and I was kind of always an underdog. So Jeremy Lin was a guy that I always, liked. And then Kobe's mentality, of course, is something that I still carry with me today.
Now we're going to ask you to build a starting five on the basketball court of football players that you've either
Oh,
played with or know that you can
Love
hoop,
it.
that can hoop. A starting five alongside. I'm guessing
that
it'd be
I've
alongside
played with,
you.
like so it can't be like an NFL player that I've never met.
Yeah.
Okay, that I've played with. All right, so at the 1. Oh gosh, this can get me in trouble because this is a locker room talk for all college football teams.
Hey, they have to back it up. If they
So
get
if you're not
angry
in
at
this
you,
list,
they
I
gotta back it up.
apologize. At the 1, we will go Jalen Calhoun. All right, slot receiver.
Okay.
My sophomore, junior year for me. At the 2, who's got a shot? We'll go Jordan Moore, another Duke receiver. The Duke guys can hoop. I'll give them that. I'll go at the 3. At the 4, we're gonna put Gavin Spurrier, grandson of Steve Spurrier.
Okay.
And then at the 5, we'll go Notre Dame guy here. At the 5, we need somebody big down there. We'll go with my center, Pat Coogan.
He can hoop? Okay.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Howard Cross at third, but that's just me. Can he hoop?
Yeah, he can.
Oh, okay.
He
There
can.
you go. Hey, Riley Leonard, Notre Dame quarterback, soon to be NFL quarterback. Thank you, Riley.
Thank y'all for having me. Jesus bless.